Welcome to a new series of the Service Desk Inspector. We're at the NHS Bristol, the IT organisation that supports them. It's Avon IM&T, and we're going to take a whole bunch of people through, hopefully not too scary a day, but a day of a journey, if you like, for them to actually have a look at how they do things, maybe understand how they can do them a little bit better and get some actions going forward.
I've asked Service Desk Inspector along today because we've got a lot of organisational changes in the NHS going on at the moment, and it's getting us prepared for those and looking at our internal processes that we currently use and how they can adapt for our future.
Well, we're hoping really to be able to sort of understand people's ways of working so that we can improve our customer service.
I've been asked to come along today to get an idea in terms of how the team should function, how they interact with each other.
Because some of us haven't worked together for very long, so it would be interesting to see how people react to sort of one another.
Today we're trying something a little bit new, which is actually just to do a workshop. It's going to be a day where hopefully we can talk through a number of things, maybe work out some ways of working better, understand a little bit more about how service management could work better for your customers and for the organisation that you work for. But it's really just to give you an initial sense of understanding of maybe what kind of communication style you have and how you interact with others, and that's very important in terms of how we get things done. So what we're doing so far, we're just setting up the game. The game is designed to help people to understand how communications escalation process works or not. And at this point there's usually a lot of confusion in the room because people have just been given stuff and they don't know what's going to happen.
Roughly we know what we're doing.
Yes, roughly. We won't know till it starts.
Yes, with some help of some instructions.
We don't know what we're doing. We're completely confused.
Okay, the game has started. So we've had to turn the lights down so that everybody can see the screen, so the fun really begins. We'll see how it all goes. Nobody's punched anybody yet, but it's getting quite noisy in here, quite animated.
We've got 4 issues in, I think, lab results.
What's the question number?
Question 3.
That's not a valid question. We're failing miserably. We're not getting anything processed. Nobody's been processed. The technical team have struggled just to grasp which question to answer. They've given me answers to a couple of questions that so far are not the right questions. And that basically boiled down to the communication between the teams as to how many clients or even just how they communicated.
We're losing money, we're losing millions by the minute, and they were not able to sort the problem.
It's been absolutely frantic. There's been some catastrophic failure in terms of patient tracking.
They have failed as a team so far, but I guess that's the point of the game, particularly the first round, is it's chaos. Nobody really knows what's happening. Hopefully between now and the second round they'll work out a little bit how to do things better.
It's our call tracking so that we can write the reference number and how many hospitals are affected and the priority, so whether it's an urgent priority or a less urgent priority, and hopefully a resolution.
We're trying to get our process going so we're a lot slicker than we were last time and less panic.
So we're ready to go round 2. They've been planning, building systems and tools, a bit of arguing, taking a few hints here and there. Let's see how it goes round 2.
PD1?
PD1.
I've got PD1, sorry, FAD.
Together.
PHAD.
That's good. So you're dealing with the one that's actually affecting the whole business. That's been prioritised, so that's starting to work.
It is working much better. We've got a system going. We're logging the information down correctly this time now.
Yeah, it looks like they've got it, I think, certainly in terms of getting that first couple of the first incident, they've found the right question to answer, so it's a question of just them getting that answer to us.
We've got a lot more systems in place and the processes are working.
8 plus 4 plus 6. Oh, that's actually what?
Yep, that's the correct answer.
There's more transactions that have gone through, so that it does actually reflect progress in the second round.
It's very entertaining. It was good fun and good to share experiences with people I don't normally work with.
It was the talking, the communication, the passing on the information that was going wrong. We didn't quite set up our workflow and things like that, so we ended up getting that all right.
That's it for our morning session. We'll be back after lunch with a communication exercise and a workshop for the team to come up with practical actions to take forward. Join us in part 2 to see what happens.